Hey guys, it's me, Tamara. Sorry it's so late. Trying to put these kids to bed and I done fell asleep too. Never fails, never fails. I was supposed to be up all night working on my Etsy page. I am going to make a post where everybody can drop their Etsy links just so that people can either support, write reviews, or just view other people's Etsy, just so they can get an idea. Because if you don't have a website, I would recommend that you go ahead and start an Etsy just to get started and build your portfolio as far as like reviews and different things like that. But let's get into this Photoshop. So I'm going to make an image for a tumbler that I'm going to make. I was going to do just a random like abstract tumbler, but I decided that I just want to go ahead and do a Christmas one. So we're going to go to File, go to New. You can put in your custom pixels or inches, whichever way. Let me see. Let's do inches. And I'm going to do, for the width, I'm going to do 9.7. And for the height, I'm going to do 8.8 just because that's the way I print out my, sublimation paper. And then you can go here to background contents and you can either do custom, white, transparent, whichever one. So I'm gonna do, let's go with green. Create. So this pops up here. Now what you're gonna do is you're going to look, well actually you can start out with whatever you want. I really don't know what I wanted to say, but for some reason I'm loving the Grinch. So let's go to text, and then your tools will pop up. Here is where, right up in this area is where the fonts will be. Now I do have some other fonts that I have downloaded on here, and that's because you can go to defont.com and you can download them. As long as you extract them, they should be installed on your computer, and installed them, they should be installed on your computer as well. And it will pull to different softwares like your Design Space or Cameo or whichever site you're designing on, and Photoshop as well, of course, because that's what we're on right now. So let's just go through a few of these. Let's see. Which one do I want to start with? There's so many fonts, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who has a hard time with choosing fonts, because it's so many good ones that you can use. What you have. Okay, so I'm just going to use this as strobe again, and of course you can change the font size here, and you can change the color here, which my color is on red. So we're going to change the font size to like 90 and see how big that is. And then you pull your cursor here and you can move it down, and of course I need it smaller than that. I don't know why it's showing so big. Okay, so I'm just going to put this here, and I'm going to put something random. What's Grinching? Because I'm going to use the Grinch. And then you can, of course, do it however way you want. Now, you see that that's not showing as vibrant as I want it to, so you could press the arrow to go ahead and, the check mark to approve that. So I'm going to click on right here in this area. I'm going to go to this little circle down here. And that'll give you more options, but I'm actually going to go to, let's see. Click on FX and then click on stroke, and that'll give it an outline. Now this is showing, my screen is showing over here because I'm on two screens, but you go to stroke, and then you can change it to whatever color and size you want. You see it overlapped on the red because it's so big. So 6. I'm gonna put 2, or maybe I need to put like 1 because it's trying to overtake that. And it could be because the font is so skinny, so I might just change the font. But let's do this. And then you can also go over here and you can do like bevel and emboss, which bevel and emboss is a drop shadow. And I actually love drop shadows. There's all type of things you could play with. Satin, color overlay, all type of different things. And press OK. So you see that now it has a drop shadow and it has the outline. It's not really popping through that red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight it and I'm going to actually change the font because I'm not feeling that font. Here's a Pepsi font. Let's just use this one. And you can see it a bit with scrunching. And the reason why it's not showing the apostrophe and the question mark is because for some reason this font is not pulling off what's the point. That's too graffiti. And we can make it a little bigger. That looks creepy. But I guess it's good for what's written. We're going to bring that down a little bit. Now we're going to go to Google. I'm going to pull it up in another thing. And you can type in Grinch PNG files. Or you can type in transparent background images, whichever way. And you just choose which one you want to use. Let's see. What do I want to use? And of course, a lot of people, it's easier to go on Etsy or whichever site and just buy the bundle. But it's much funner when you're actually creating it yourself. And I'm sorry, you guys, it's early still. Which one? I like this one. Let's go with this one. And then this is just top PNG, which they have PNG files, unlimited of them. Download it. Do the reCAPTCHA, and it should download. You see it downloading here. So let's go back to Photoshop, and if it didn't remove the background, we can remove that. But it should because it was a transparent file. So then we'll go to open as Smart Object and bring that in. What is that? Why isn't it trying to bring it in? Okay, so I'm just going to go here to Files. I'm going to drag it in. Download. Why is it not doing that? That is weird. Now here we are with the scratch this business again. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I'm back. Sorry about that. My scratch discs were full. Like, I literally have unlimited stuff on my computer, and I didn't connect my my extended hard drive, which I got from Best Buy. So what we're gonna do is you can either go to File, Open as Smart Object, or you can go to your downloaded documents and you can just drag the file in. So we're gonna use that. And I love this image. It's really everything. I really love the Grinch. I don't know why he's so cute. And we're going to place them there. We can add a stroke or anything in a stroke. Again, it's the outline. You can bring this to the front. I'm sitting here thinking about you. Okay, so we're gonna drag this over, have it sitting right on there. You still care. That is killing me. I know you got another life, you gotta concentrate. Baby. Come back to me. And of course, course, you can add any adjustments to it if you want to, but we're not going to mess with him because he's pretty cool. Or unless you want to add like a hue, you know, saturated, anything. Change colors, all type of stuff you can play with. You want him to wear something else? Look at him, he has one pink. 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 So we're going to cancel that, keep him at the color that he is. And then we could go to FX if we wanted to. We could add a stroke to him, which is, again, an outline. You can change the color, red, green, he's sitting on green, black, blue, whatever you want to do, but I'm not going to add a stroke. I just wanted to play with that. We can add an outline to him or a drop shadow, whichever you would like. So what we're going to do is we're going to get another image from Google so that we can add to this. Okay, so another thing, if you see this, how it's overlaying on that, you can change the orientation basically by bringing this to the back. So you'll click on the Grinch, go to layer, and you would click on arrange and send to back. So now the words are in front of it and you don't really see the little ugly cutoff on his legs. So we're going to put it like that, then bring him over just a little bit. What's Grinching? Getting somewhere here. So let's go back to Google. Okay, so Grinch, Christmas, PNG. We can put this on one side, how the Grinch stole Christmas. We're just going to do a simple design. Or we could do this because, no, let's do this one. I like this. And so this is another free download. Let's see if, maybe not. Let's see if it's a download. And some of these make you have to make accounts, and I mean, I don't really have time for that. So let's see if this one. PNG egg. They usually give you free download, so download PNG for free. Okay, so let's go back to Photoshop. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to just drag it in. Christmas Day. I love this. And another thing, you don't have to have a solid background. You can do any background, honestly. If you don't want it to just be a solid color, you can definitely change that. Christmas Day. So let's add text. I really like this font. How many days till Christmas? So that he can ruin it. JK. And so I'll make it a little bit smaller. Actually, let's see if I could do like 40. Let's see. I just want it to fit on there a little better. So we're going to approve this. Well, the check mark. I'm going to add a stroke, the same black stroke, just so that it can look the same. Okay, actually, let me go back to bevel and emboss to add just a slight drop shadow. Okay. How many days till Christmas? And I just have it sitting up there a little bit because I like that. So let's go back here. And it's going to be a lot of going back and forth between, you know, the Gugu I like this. I'm gonna save this. Download. Cause the kid's ready to tell you how he feel in a few vows. Maybe I speak in general now. But girl, I'ma do whatever just to keep a grin on you now. Yeah, I know they wear bikinis in the winter too now. What you think about I'm spinning you now. Why wouldn't I wanna spin if you down? Okay, there's the download. Okay, and so I was actually gonna look for a reef next. I don't like that one. So let's go to Grinch Reef. Or you could just type in a regular reef and see what pops up. But let's see what we get. This is good. This has been on a lot of people's shirts too. Let's go with this one. No, let's go with this one. Let's see, this white thing isn't out. Alright, it's okay. I could just send it to the back and add it like that. But this looks a little fuzzy, this one here. Okay. We'll see how it looks on the image. So free download. It didn't download, so I'm just gonna click here. That's what we said. Both of our names have Justin on there. So go to we're gonna just drag that in. Let's see how it looks behind this. Put it right in front of it. Go to layer. Actually, you have to make sure it doesn't have those things around it. So go to layer. Go to arrange. Go to send to back. So now it's behind him, but it's not really like what I'm looking for. So let's undo that. Let's move it and see how it looks behind this one. And of course, you can adjust it. The size of the image if you wanted to. Let's see how it looks behind this one because we might just get rid of it. Go to layer, arrange, send to back. Which I don't like the way that is either, so you could really just keep it up here. I'm really not feeling it at all, honestly, so we could take that off. And let's add a stroke. I have a Christmas stroke on here that I saved. I have to find it. I may have to go in and remove the background first. So. Now I don't even think that this one is going to be good for this one. See, it has the white background. Let me do this. Let me go to remove background. And then you do know that you can remove the background from an image. You could go to remove.bg.com or you can go to LunaPic and that'll remove the background for you also. But a lot of times I just go on PicMonkey and remove the background. So let's find the image with the red Christmas stroke. Or what we think is. So you see, you remove the background out really good. And if you wanted to do any other thing, that's a whole different video. You could just go in the edit and change the background, all type of stuff. It's really amazing what you can do. So let's just put this stroke behind this one. So it'll be in your downloads, of course, because you just downloaded it. And there's no background. I really like this one. And because I didn't have just like a solid background, I think I want to just do like random, maybe like random quotes or random images across the template. Just because this is a simple design. So like, let's go to Grinch quotes or something like that. It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. So then we can actually put a quote on there by Cindy Lou. No one should be alone on Christmas. Let's see, and we could change the font. Computer wants to. Go back to text. Okay, now I'm gonna do this something. I'm gonna make this smaller. I'm gonna change the font to cursive. I like to use Ananda. Like that. Let's make that black. And we can add a stroke to this one just so you can see it a little clearer if you want to. And let's do this one red. Except when you change it to like one, but you still can't see that. Excuse me. You can do a double stroke also. And you can you see? It's a big stroke, so let's do it like that. Whee! Make it brighter. Go to this stroke. If you want to make it smaller, we can. This thing is acting crazy. Bringing it up. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the color stroke of the splatter. So we're gonna go here to FX, and then we're gonna go to color overlay. And I'm actually loving this lime green here. So what we can do is, you can change the mode to screen, overlay, soft light, darker color, all type of stuff. But what we're gonna do is keep it on screen. Gonna press OK. Let's put it right here, and then we're going to go to layer, arrange, send to back. And you see it's back there. We're gonna duplicate this layer, duplicate. Here it is here. Voila, magic. You could flip it if you want it to go a different way. We're gonna add another one down here. We're gonna duplicate that again. Voila, magic. Let's put one behind him. Oh, what happened to it? It's not moving. I love you, babe. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add another one. And of course, you could adjust it, make it bigger, make it smaller, whichever way. You could go to image. Hold on, let me do that. Go to image rotation. Flip it horizontal or vertical. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to flip the canvas. So here we're gonna go to FX again and go to color overlay, and you could change it to like whatever color. Let's do red. I know that the words are red over there, but let's do. I like that red. Red splatter. Yeah, over this way a little bit. There's also another tool that you can use on here. It's called bulge, and I actually like that a lot. So if we go to text, and it's the text tool with the little underline up under it, create warped text. So let's warp this. How many days to Christmas? I guess we can make this back bigger. I keep on adjusting the size because I don't know what I want to put over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep that like that. And actually we could change this to like a darker green. Let's see how that looks. That was a little bit. We can actually do that. And just to pop it out a little bit more, we could change the stroke to red and see how that looks. It's too much. Too much red. Let's go back to black. How many days to Christmas? So that works. And then we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna warp the text. And this tool here will pop up, and it'll say arc. It's unlimited things you can do. We do it like that. We might end up going with that one, but let's look at bulge too. I like bulge. Arch. The flag. You can't read it. Wave. There's like literally unlimited options, and then you could play around with it also. We're gonna cancel that, and we're gonna put a arc lower. Yeah, let's just do arc lower. And again, this is gonna go on the Tumbler, so I know it probably looks like it's everywhere now. Bring him to the front. Actually, send him. Give me him. Layer. Arrange. Bring to the front. Yeah, he's in front of the splatter. Oh, we may be able to change. Let's change this color overlay to red and see how that looks. I think the red will work. Let's just do that. Okay. And then just so it won't look too plain, I'm actually just freestyling here. I really have no clue of what I want. We're just going to add something over here in that top right corner. Okay, I don't like that. So let's just find like a simple picture of the Grinch. Maybe a space. Or else it is one. And again, just download it. Here we are. Do that. We're gonna add a drop shadow to him, which is bevel and emboss. He's pretty lit there. Let's go to this one and add a little bit of more bevel. Lit. Baby, show me, baby. Worky, baby. Okay, almost like a 3D effect. Alright, so here we are. Here's our Tumbler template. What we're going to do is go ahead and save it. Save as. The Grinch Tumbler. PNG file. Save. And that's all for now. I'll go ahead and post a picture in the group once I finish.